Hello, everybody.
Hello.
My name is Angel Martinez, and this is my mom, Angela Martinez.
Hello.
So today we're going to be talking about how many planets are in the galaxy, how many suns are in the universe, and my mom's she'll have half the time she will be talking about spiritual stuff and the 5 stages of the entire day, like the sun, daytime, and then we got the twilight stages, and then we got nighttime. So the first one we'll be talking about is how many planets are in the galaxy. So it's up to 100 to 400 million planets in the in the galaxy / planet. Wait, in the universe.
Yeah. I wanted to talk about certain things. Well, I don't want it to talk about. I should say I am going to talk about certain stages of things of darkness and light. We cannot live in a state of darkness, obviously, because we'll be dead. Same way, if you cover your eyes completely, right? You'll be living in total darkness. That's why we have night, but we don't have darkness. Because darkness, we cannot see anything.
And also the into space. What I think space is right now, the color of it when it's full nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
I think the sky is the darkest kind of blue color, and then just have all the stars and galaxies out there. Mm-hmm. And I want to give you an example of light. So if I look at a very light object like a light bulb, and then when I close my eyes, I see some blue thing moving around and reflecting some kind of hallucination or illusion, and then I just open my eyes and it's still there, and then it just slowly just disappears. Yes. And I could just see again normally.
Like us, we have light, right? We have, and we carry light, and shadows or darkness follow light, right?
And also,
as you see the shadow on my chest. You can see shadow. Darkness follows light. There's no light without darkness. But we cannot live without light because light gives life. Without life, there is darkness because nothing exists in the darkness but just pitch darkness. And, I wanted to get into the level of spiritual things, lower vibrational energies. They cannot live in darkness because they need to suck out light, because nothing can live without light. There are things that live in darkness that follows light. There are people that carry light, especially if you live in a life of abundance, love, prayer, meditation. You live and you open up life within you. Spirit of God is life. And the sun gives, light to the moon, energy.
So basically like at nighttime, so you when the sun goes down, then when the moon comes up really high, so this is the sun and this is the moon. And then while the moon shines, the sun actually gives so much energy that the moon actually is it's the color of the white color of it is so bright that it actually prevents light into its atmosphere, and it's causing a kind of light for us to see in the darkness while Earth is spinning. And I want to tell you something, you Facebookers, and Mom, I never got to tell you this, but Mom, when we sleep, right, it feels like in 3 seconds later, it's already morning. I feel like that's I feel like something's are we time warping or something? Like when you dream, it's 3 or 1 minute long, and then when you wake up, it's already morning.
Okay, so how many suns are there in the universe?
So it's exactly 100 billion. Wait. There are exactly 400 billion. This is a new number that me and my mom just learned today again.
Go ahead and read
it. Was septillion suns.
Okay.
1 septillion suns in the universe.
Okay, so right here it is an Earth, and how many Suns. There are one suns, but in the universe, and suns is they're taking more than. Okay, so in the universe, there is one sun here in where we at. And in the galaxy, there is
multiple suns.
Septrillion suns.
And there are multiple suns out there.
There are multiple suns, and then there are how many planets?
There's exactly 1 million suns.
100 to 400 billion planets, just like Earth.
But Mom, you actually spoiled a lot. I don't know. I think I remember it was 1 million to 4 million.
It says right here, 100 to 400 billion planets. Okay, so you didn't read it right. Okay, so how many planets are in the?
There are exactly 100 billion to 4 billion planets.
Yes, stop. You're gonna mess up the video. You just messed it up. Oh,
I want to make the video funny, okay?
You don't need to make the video funny.
I want to make it funny.
Okay, so, how many planets in the universe, especially 100 and... Okay, so, there are different types of planets in the solar system and in the universe. There are 56 trillion in the universe of planets. So, there are 6 trillion planets all over the universe, and there's life forms all over the universe, and every planet has a sun. Why does it have a sun? Because we cannot live in a state of darkness.
You mean every galaxy?
Every galaxy, every planet has a sun.
Same with black holes. Every galaxy has a black hole in the middle.
And there's a black hole everywhere. The black hole could be a black hole to a different dimension. It could be
an opening hole to another universe.
Or to another universe. But everywhere we go, or everything that lives, needs to have a sun. Because, why? Right? If we don't have a sun, then there is no life. There's no trees.
And also, there won't be no hot days or warm days, because without those days, all there will be is thunderstorms and blizzards, and it'll keep us so cold that probably we'll have an ice age so cold that probably the entire planet,
smart,
the entire planet, even the oceans will probably freeze.
Yes.
Then more than the land.
That's true. So,
and probably even dry ice can form.
Yeah.
If it's that cold.
Yes. So without the sun, nothing can live, because the sun, flowers, birds, trees, everything lives with the sun. Human beings live with the sun
as well.
The sun, vitamin D that we need in our body, it's the energy from the sun. The sun, it's a real big ball of energy
/ lava ball.
And it's lava ball. Yeah, it has it looks like lava. And I think it's 5.777 kilohertz. I think.
No, it was
I don't know how high, but I think it's 5.777.
No, Mom, it was what was it? It was 9.7 billion times
7. I know it has 777. But anyway, I'm just saying that the sun makes a big factor.
A big difference to all the other planets. Even Jupiter.
Everything has to have a sun, because without the sun, there is nothing. There is no life. So when we live in state of darkness, we can't live.
Here's one thing I had. If the sun doesn't, if no suns exist in any galaxy, if a core of the Earth will the planet explode or something? What will happen though?
What? If there's no sun?
Yeah. If there are no suns exist.
Well, there's no sun, then there's no life.
Yeah, but what happened to the Earth? What happened to the Earth? I know freeze, but what else? Is that it? Will it just freeze?
I don't know. I think it will just freeze, and then but
I think the planet will become what was it? What's the word I'm looking for? So cold that probably even colder. It'll probably be even colder than -100. It'll probably be -1,000,000 or something.
It's the same thing as Alaska and Antarctica, right? And Antarctica
and Greenland.
Okay, the top of the Earth and the bottom of the Earth. If you ever notice that the Earth is round, right?
Yes, it's a
The
sphere.
top of the Earth, right?
We
It's
got
ice.
Yeah, and then the bottom is
Is
Antarctica.
Yes, and it's ice on the bottom. Why is that? Because the Earth rotates around the sun,
And
but it doesn't turn to rotate the other direction. So that means that these two parts right here, the only reason why it is frozen the way it is, it's because the sun does not hit that strongly in these two areas.
It might look like the sun is going
so
over.
the sun goes in the middle.
It might look like the sun is going over like that, but instead it's like going around.
No, the world goes this way.
Yeah, the sun is right here,
rotates
and then it rotates
clockwise.
around.
Okay.
It never goes like that. It's not
So
goes like
the
that.
Earth doesn't go this way. You know, the Earth only goes this
It spins
way.
clockwise like a vortex.
Yes. So what happens is that the top part and the bottom part does not get enough sun. So that's why there is ice.
Instead,
so he is right that it gets sun, but not enough sun to keep the ice melted. So what would happen is if if the sun doesn't exist, that will melt and the whole world will be pure water.
But here's one more thing
And
I
then
have
it
to
would
say.
turn probably into
So
ice.
we hear that half of the planet on the bottom and top is covered with ice, right?
Yes.
If the sun exists, this is the planet, and then this is ice. It just covers off the whole planet.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like takes like a few years or billion years until like the whole planet becomes like one huge ice ball.
Yeah.
And then other planets will start freezing, turning to ice balls. And then the other galaxies, and then all the planets in the probably universe will become ice balls. Cause like there's no suns in there.
Yes, there is
to
no
warm
sun.
it up.
So you know this is why it's very important to learn about
And black holes
science.
won't exist either, though.
No, you know that's why it's so important that you learn about science, because science is something that we live on a scientifical way. Like we have souls and we have spirits. A spirit is an energy source.
And science is like still trying to figure out about that, spirits and all that.
Yes, like you ever notice like you touch someone and you feel electricity, right?
Oh, I know what that. I did to my friend like once. I was like telling him, he's like, "Ow!" I'm like, "What happened?" And he felt like I shocked him.
Yeah, and also like your body temperature, right? You ever felt like your body temperature when it goes up to 103?
Oh,
and you get really hot like the sun, because
that's why I'm feeling it right now.
Okay, so when you get, your body temperature changes, it's very important science. Science is a very important thing to learn. I love about the stars, planets, and different things in solar systems. And
I like to study black holes and disasters. And also, this is not part of this, but when a plane goes like that, it actually creates vortex that scientists are studying. It creates a vortex and it looks like a black hole. It looks like a black hole, but then people like get emerged and then just get scared and say, "Oh, is that a black hole?"
Yes.
And be like scared.
Okay. So this will be, the ending of this video, but I hope you guys enjoy it. This is my son, Angel.
Smack the like button. Smack the like button.
And it talks about, we're talking about the vortex and black holes and energy, spirits, and all that, how that combines into one thing. We are a living science. Human beings are a living science.
Me and my mom, we're kind of a science kind. We're like a science kind. Well, my sister is just lazy, but smack.
Okay.
Well, just smack the like button and leave some comments below for us about like facts or anything about what you just heard on this video. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and peace.
Bye.